Everybody wears different numbers for different reasons. What's the reason you got 71?
It was given to me.
So you had no choice.
I had no choice at all. Mike in the equipment room said you're 71. All right, cool, man.
What's the significance of your number?
None whatsoever.
None?
None whatsoever.
Eugene Lockhart said he's the best 56 that ever played here. Hollywood Henderson, he called me the other day and said Eugene couldn't hold his job.
Really?
So I'm trying to figure out where I stand.
What's the significance of number 32?
No significance.
So you ain't want that number? What happened with that?
No, I didn't pick it. It was in my locker when I got here.
Now, some of the players say they have no jurisdiction whatever in what number that they select. So let's go to the decision maker. Let's see where the choice is made right in here. Okay, I'm sitting here with Mike McCord. Now, I talked to a lot of the players, and they said that you're the person that's responsible for giving these players a different number. So could you tell me how you go through your selections of giving players numbers?
Well, if they're a true rookie coming in from college, obviously we go back to their college media guides and look to see what number they had. With Jashard Choice this year, for instance, coming out of Georgia Tech, I was really excited about having a kid come here and went to his media guide, looked at his number and said, well, he's not going to be 22 when he gets here. So it's based on what they wore in college. We try to match that up as best as we can. If that doesn't always work for the players, then we try to do it by size, basically. We look at their heights, their weights, what jerseys we have already ordered from our manufacturer, because we've already taken care of that before the players are ever chosen.
Let's start with some of the rookies. Orlando Scandrick, number 32, wore number 8 in college.
Yeah, Scandrick was a unique individual. He was a little bit undersized, was a defensive back coming in, and typically we go with a smaller number range for a guy who's smaller. It doesn't look good for a guy to say we're an 8 or a 9 at the tail end of his number if he's a smaller guy. It just doesn't usually fit very well. So we looked at his size, and we looked at the size of the jerseys we had, and so we chose 32.
We talked to Corey Proctor, number 71. Was that just another random, or?
No, 71's near and dear to my heart because of Mark Tuinei. He was a great player here for a long time. I love the guy to death, and died unfortunately. But that number is near and dear to me, as well as some of the other guys here in the equipment staff, because of Mark Tuinei. And Corey Proctor's a guy you just kind of have to like.
What type of number would you give me? I mean, what would you fit me for? I'm a former running back / defensive back. What would you fit me with?
You might have been a defensive back and running back in the day, but you're a little on the small side now for the NFL level, so we'd have to put you in a kicker number. You'd kind of look at like number 1 for McBriar, or number 2 maybe like Sammy. You're a little on the small side. I don't know if we're fitting you in any kind of 20 or 30 number like most running backs and DBs.
And of course, like you see here, when you come in the equipment room, you can get hooked up like me. Hey, you said I wear number 2. That's what I got. I got my gloves. I got my pants. All I need is my helmet, and I'm ready to get out on the field. So let's make it happen.